Hello and welcome to round 21 with my team Rich Energy F1. We're here today in Australia, Melbourne Park. I am taking a grid drop due to a engine penalty, so I am starting in 11th.
Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne for what no doubt will be an intense day of racing. Here we are then at the Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of bumpy street track, but not a lot in the way of elevation changes. The circuit goes all the way around the lake, taking in 16 corners. Note the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. They'll offer our drivers a number of good opportunities to overtake. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Sainz, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo. Fernando Alonso, Lee, they've taken a grid penalty. Vettel and Antonio Giovinazzi. Stroll, Tsunoda, George Russell and Mick Schumacher. Verstappen, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Alesi, Sergio Perez and Pierre Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen, Ocon, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, we've already won the championship, so relax and enjoy this race.
Right, let's get this race up and running. Right, we got 15 laps apparently, so I'll do 15 laps of fuel. Okay, let's do the formation lap. This feels weird not being on pole, but here I am in 8th.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Right, this is going to be an interesting race. Like I say, I'm starting in 8th. I should have started 11th, but as you saw, a lot of people around me had good drops as well. So, I cannot grumble. That's my phone going off. I do apologise about that. I'm going to get a cop shot now for that. I was going to leave it to ring.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Yeah, I don't expect my phone to go off. Yeah, I'm going to have to sort that out. That's a little bit more to me then, overtaking the McLaren on the formation lap. Come on, Ricardo. Come on, Ricardo, get your place back. No, Ricardo's not going to get his place back, even though I'm slowing down. I bet if I stop dramatically on the... yeah, everybody else stops as well. This is ridiculous. I overtook Ricardo. That was quite funny. Too eager to get round the formation lap, that's what it is. Too eager. But yeah. Right, the game now takes over. Right, let's put that on silence, so if I get another score.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Right. Right. Here we go. Start of the race. Boom. And start. Bit of wheel spin, not too bad.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Side pod damage. Leclerc. This could hinder my race now, side pod damage. But the Mercedes are fighting against each other. This is actually interesting. I can't believe we got 5th place. I think I can do justice to my Grand Prix here. But maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping I can. Oh. We'll see as the race plods on, and I lost the back end then. And that's just made Ricardo dot the inside. Okay. I'll get him under braking anyway. No, I won't. I'm going to push now with overtake. Yeah, side pod damage has really hindered me. But, bit of nice overtaking there. Ricardo had no chance. Yeah, Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday. One day away from the weekend. It's going to be amazing to look at. Yeah, I've had an alright day. Been to see my parents under the, even though they're still isolating to some degree with the COVID rules. They are very cautious with everything that's going on, and the cases are rising apparently because some of the kids under the age of 16 have not been vaccinated, and of course they're going to school and what they're doing, they're passing COVID on, and COVID
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Yeah, with the kids not being vaccinated, kids are spreading COVID around the schools and to the adults again. Engineer, quiet.
Okay, copy that.
Right, that stops Jeff talking in my ear again now while I'm trying to say something. But yeah, it is really bad though with the COVID pandemic again. Don't know what's, we don't know what's just over here in England. They did say we might go into a 3rd lockdown in around Christmas time. That's what they said earlier in the year. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because we need our towns, we need our shops to be thriving, or else they'll be out of business. Like most of the world has been with the small shops being, the footfall's not being in the shops, and the shops have to close because they can't afford to pay the rents and so forth. But on a brighter note though, I am going back to the football to watch Walsall play on the 29th of December, seeing my brother can't make the match. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's in just over a month's time, so yeah, looking good. But yeah, like I say, this race is going to be hindered by the side pod damage. Even though I'm fast in sector 1, I don't think I'm going to get any farther than 5th. Shortcut. No, spin out. Nah, it's a little bit naughty when I was trying to shortcut then. I don't mean to shortcut. You get nowhere, and I lose the back end because of the throwing off of the curb. And yeah, just needs to be understandable. This is superb. Bottas has won the race, I think. If I can stay out and cover Bottas or Hamilton, and get third that way, it would be good. I'm using all my overtake at the moment, I'll keep forgetting to turn it off. Right. This is not going to plan. Ricardo hits the back of me and then he spins me out. Yeah, I ain't having that. Why would he take me out and hinder the race? It's ridiculous. Let's try that again. Right. See, this time I've got the racing line. Even though he tries to have it, he's got no chance. Yeah, I can't believe Ricardo did that. Decided to take me out. Again, the race would be too short if I did that. If I was doing 50% or 100% races, then I would accept drivers taking me out, but 25% distance, 4 laps, this video would only be about 5 minutes long. And it's worth doing a 5-minute video on Formula 1. Yeah, I've got to think about commentary as well for Gran Turismo. Also, what I was thinking was to say, I am going to restart FIFA and create a club. I'm going to use the Scouts and the Youth Academy to my advantage. And I'm going to use the free agents as well. And instead of having 52 players like I normally have, I'm going to go back to the original 30 or 35 players. So I've got Team A and Team B with a load of substitutes. So every team then and every player gets to run out on the pitch. I like Rangers United because I gave them money. I gave them £1 billion to spend, and of course, when you buy players' release clauses, you can buy the league. But I don't know if I want to carry on, rename the team again, Rangers United, or choose a different team. But I think I'll be doing that over the weekend. So yeah, keep an eye out for that if you do like FIFA and you do like my content. With the Youth Academy as well, I am going to look into doing some commentary on FIFA and try and keep it as PG as possible without trying to swear on it. I think the odd swear word will be dropped because it's live com. I don't do post commentary. I do live com there and then, like I do with Minecraft, like I do with this. It's more realistic just to do live com than to do post com, because post com you can watch the race, you can watch the replays, you can see what happens. And don't get me wrong, that's pretty good if you like that sort of thing. But me, I like live com because it just says it there and then. It's unfiltered, as I say. But a lot of players do play Formula 1 now. Concentrate on the race, and I concentrate on the race, but come on, I'm only doing 25% distance, 70% difficulty. Some of them playing at 110, 105 difficulty with all the assists off. I got ABS on, which is the anti-brake system, so I don't lock my tyres. And I've got the racing line on because, like I say, I can't bother to turn it on and off when I've got to do the practice programs where it says you've got to follow the racing line around the circuit. I could just turn it all off and then just do it do it manually, but you know what I mean, it's very rare I follow the racing line. I always make my own racing line, it's a bit more unorthodox. But now I think I'm justified to stay fifth. Like I say, I think it's because of the side pod damage I had off Leclerc. That's what I think hindered me. But you know, can't win every race. It's impossible. But I know I've won half a dozen races from pole position. But when I've been down at the back of the grid, or you know, like I have done for mates, it's a race. But when you got damage and the damage actually affects your car, and you're limping to the rest of the Grand Prix, and you just want to get the most points as possible. But like Jeff said, though, I have won the Drivers' Championship. Mercedes have won the Constructors. There's no way on earth I was catching them in 3 races. Not with my teammate being so low in the standings. I know he's a Formula 2 driver, but this car's been upgraded, and he should be at least in the top 10 by about lap. I say lap. Race. I say about race 8, race 8 to 9, maybe 10 at a push. He should be in the point system by now, because the durability has been really focused on this so early on in this career mode, and I've upgraded where I could upgrade with certain cars. But for me, I say they need to look at this for next year. Where your car is, where your teammate should be. You know, I've upgraded my teammate at the moment to the best of my ability, while keeping money over for next season, because I am changing my teammates. Like I say, I don't actually know who to go for between Senna and Rosberg. Senna would be my ideal choice because he's my all-time favourite driver. But Rosberg's got the helmet of black and gold, which sort of matches my liveries and the Rich Energy colour brand, so...
Giuliano is coming in for his stop.
So that's what I'm thinking. And then I can turn overtake off in a second. Well, these cars in front have got a pit anyway, so their race ain't compared to mine, and I'll spin out on the corner, no chance. How can I spin out on a corner that cars can take at speed? Stupid. Nope. Now the car's unsettled while I'm on the medium compound. I don't get it, I can take that corner at times without spinning out. I can ride the curb, but no, the back end wants to step out. It's crap. Like I said, the curves aren't realistic enough. And the curves that are realistic are done by the drivers, giving them feedback at Cody's from last year when most of the races were on and I was doing online racing, which was kind of cool. And now I spun again. Don't quite know why I'm spinning out so early on. It is now starting to do my fruiting, because this on soft compound wasn't happening. As soon as I'm on the medium compound, my car wants to slide. I don't get it. The tyres are in the green, so I should not be spinning out. Ridiculous. But they're going to pick this lap, I think. They need to pick this lap, yeah they are. And that's why they make a move on him. But now I have got DRS, which is a bonus. Alright, hit the DRS again. This is lovely. Can't believe I've won lap 9, 6 laps to go. That's pretty cool. Now, what I was going to think of then, I was thinking of something. Yeah, Minecraft 1.18 comes out a week yesterday, or Tuesday. Comes out a week Tuesday or Wednesday, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing what's new. I know there's been a few new mobs as such, like frogs and other creatures, but I don't actually know what's been added fully. I haven't looked at none of the patch notes, and I haven't looked at what's available properly. I watched Solidarity Gaming on Tuesday, and he was doing a snapshot world of 1.18, getting ready for doing his series of hardcore life. I think it's hardcore world or hardcore lifestyle. I'll have to ask him on his next stream that he does. But yeah, he's been looking at some of the stuff that's available, and powdered snow is one that you can actually sink in and you can actually suffocate. It's kind of cool that that's been added to Minecraft. So a feature that you have to wear at least leather boots or iron boots or gold boots. Diamond or netherite should be able to stop you sinking into the powdered snow. Like I say, I know certain things have been added and it looks really good. But I've had no spoilers, and I don't want to see any spoilers. But a little bit here and now, it isn't too much, because it's like a drip feed. It just gives you a little bit of interest. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll do a shortcut there. Even though it don't come up because I'm doing it at quick speed. I just want to try and keep the distance between me and who's behind me. Alonso behind. Can't believe I've only got 4 laps to go in a second. Around the final 2 corners. Superb. I love it. I love this game. I know I'm on about the curbs, but apart from the curbs, the game's pretty decent. I gotta think about saving fuel as well. So yeah. But yeah, 4 laps and I'm loving it. Round the corners, easy. Yeah, I think I've got to start saving fuel because I'm not going to get anywhere now. This reminds me when I used to be on Untitled races in like Formula 1 2010 to last year, not last year's game, because I did 5 laps over that course. So yeah, 2018 I think was the last, no. Yeah, 2017 or 2018 was the last time I did 100% laps. Because I wasn't doing YouTube at that time. And it reminds me of racing the cars. And I'm in a lonely 5th place. There's no cars ahead of me on the minimap. No cars behind me on the minimap. It is really, really a lonely race. And it's true what Arava says. Once you're in this sort of routine where the cars have gone ahead of you, and you're quite quickly the cars behind you, it is a lonely, lonely race. But it's an enjoyable race. Oh, Sergio Perez is at the race. But he's behind me. He's behind, he's not in front. Ah, oh, could have done with the cars ahead of me crashing out like Lando Norris or Carlos Sainz or Hamilton or Bottas. There's a car behind me. That doesn't affect me. I want one of the cars in front to go out. But Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen took grid drops anyway, and his car breaks down. That's fascinating. Right, I'm going to start saving fuel because I've got 3 laps to go. I think I can get away with it being at 0.24, but if I can get it to about 0.15, then I will be a bit more happier. But yeah, that is down there, so there's going to be no safety car or virtual safety car coming out. I think if a VSC came out, it would actually help me with the fuel. If a safety car come out right now, it would hinder my race badly. I won't let me overtake off when I'm just going to save it. There's no point in using it. I can't get fastest lap because of the damage to my car. And it's not giving me any extra speed because, like I say, I'm in a lonely race. How is Lando Norris on hard and still beating Carlos Sainz? Pardon me. But yeah, it's ridiculous. But no, I can't grumble. I'm enjoying what I do best, and I do it really well. I don't know. It's a bit of a lonely race. I can't believe it's weird being the world champion and stuck in fifth. Who now cars around? Now I can see that Alonso is catching me slowly because I am sort of fuel saving, like I say. He's now on the mini map with Vettel, and I think that might be Max Verstappen in 9th. So I'm gonna have to for the next lap. I'm just gonna ease into the corners. Go into the green, I'll be happy. I've got plenty of overtake to use if that little pack behind does catch me. I can still use overtake. As long as I'm at the DRS range, overtake mode is okay. But they are tripping over each other because they are getting DRS off each other. So that's a bonus in a way that they're slowing themselves down. But I'm just a little bit sad that come the end of the race, this is where it is. But I'm enjoying Minecraft. Like I say, so I can't grumble at that. I'm enjoying this, I can't grumble. Right, I know what 2 games I do want to do videos on. Me and Blazing Dragon did start the World War Z game when it came out. I have done a couple of videos on it, you know, prior to most of the releases of the updates. I haven't done any videos on it since. That's one game I do want to do videos on, but it depends on the comments below if they want to see that. Also, I want to do the Alien game that I've got. Not Predator, but the Alien game. It's a 3-man online shooter where you've got to look after one another and kill a lot of aliens. Now, if you want to see that, again, leave it in the comments below. And yeah, I'll be happy to do videos on them 2 games because it mixes up the gameplays on my channel. So I'm doing 14 videos, 15 videos. I could do them 2 as bonus videos once a week or twice a week, or whenever you want me to do them. Really, it comes down to you, the viewers. Really, it's no skin off my nose, as to say. I can do it all day long. So yeah, 5-second gap and they are catching, but I have to roll the car around these corners. Right, let's use a bit of overtake. Right, and got that. And then, oh, what's been there? I shouldn't have no tyre wear, really. Yeah, 4%. 5, low fuel. No, that's it. Across the line in 5th. I'll take a 5th place. That's actually pretty good racing.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Well, 444 points now. I ain't going to knock that for a season. That's pretty cool. And I did only one race where I did not finish in any points, and that was Imola. Like I say, that was early on in the season. But no, I enjoyed that. Excuse me.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport?
The grid penalty. I'm going to say no comment on the grid penalty because the grid penalty is just part of the sport. Actually, no, I can say it's part of the sport. Yeah.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
They're all
Do you
smiles.
think
Can't
this
remember
team are
that.
performing as well as they could do?
I'd like to point out that they've got the same engine as me, so I had a Mercedes engine.
Race today, was it?
I'm going to say none of us wanted to be the person to hold back. I'm not sure what happened there. No comment.
Appreciate your time.
No comment question. Because it is a no comment situation. Flame 17 nearly. So I've got sponsorship renewal. Right, let's do my failure on this. It wasn't on this one, was it? That was it. That's what failed. I maxed out on the capacity on that. Okay, let's do renew sponsors. Let's sort the vehicle out first. No, not livery. Sponsor decos. Right. Oh, it's the energy one. Yeah. I've got to keep the energy drink one all day long. I'll put it on the back as well. I'll do it like that. That's a good one. That's really good one. Right. overview activities. Here we go. We'll have 3 day, 2 day, 1 day, 3 day, and then I've got. Oh, I can put them both on. I can put them all on. Okay then. Give me a second. 2. Let's have a, there we go. We'll have a little bit of a break in between. Now hopefully some of the R&D stuff will actually go on and will not fail. Hopefully no one failed. One had to fail. I had to say it, didn't I? One had to fail.
We'll need to tell a team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Durability. I should now be able to still get away with doing. No, still can't do it at the moment. I'm maxed out. Nothing on there. Oh, here we go. Let's do the engine cover. And oh, front wing stuff. Reduce brake, redesign brake. Sorry, no. DRS, yes. And do you know what? No, I want to go for that one then. That's all I can do. I'll do them. That's fine. Next season, this car's gonna fly. What was that message about? Yeah, we're still better than Haas, but we're under Williams. But like I said, I stopped my research halfway through this stuff. I've still got 14 million. So what can I do 14 million wise on? Do you know what? Can I do marketing? I can do some marketing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. That's 10. That's 13 mil to do all them. The racecraft. How much are these? Oh, what? Do 1.2. Do 1.2. That next down to 8. $2.7. No, I'm going to keep the 8 mil.
Hey,
I'll do that for now.
The personnel team wants to run this one past you.
I agree to that.
I know these kinds of decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call.
1.3 mil updates.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through,
another R&D
but some of them
failure.
have failed quality control. We'll need to tell a team what to redevelop via
10
the R&D
days
screen.
with that. 10 days. That both of them should come in at 10 days. That will come after the race. Everything else has gone on. Gone to 9.13 or 9.1 million. Okay, that's cool. Right, so I'm going to leave this race here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. And until the next one, I'll see you all later. Bye.